Okay, this lesson is our Group 1 geometry lesson. If you have not watched the video for a hidden treasure story, please make sure you watch that first before you do this lesson. If you have not watched that yet, stop this video, go back, listen to that story, and then come back to this. Okay, so we talked about the different parts of a line last week, and I think we might do a little bit more work with that. But I also wanted to give you another line lesson. From the video that we just talked about, we learned about a certain type of line. Lines that run top to bottom, or bottom to top, are called vertical. Why? Every video she wants to be in. Get down. I need to get more pen. Vertical. Okay. Vertical lines run top to bottom. This is what we talked about in our story with the plumb line. That when the plumb line is hanging, gravity pulls the line down to the earth and it's vertical. It is straight down. The next line I'd like to show you is this way. This line is called horizontal. And horizontal comes from the word horizon. Horizon is that line that when you look out into the sky, there's a point where the sky meets the ground. And that line is always horizontal. Where the sky meets the ground, it's horizontal. Let me put the word up for you. Horizontal. And we have one more position of line. This line. It is not vertical, it is not straight up and down, and it is not horizontal. Some of you might be calling it a certain word. Some of you might be calling it diagonal, but we are going to call it a new word. It's called oblique. This is an oblique line. Oblique. An oblique line is a line that is not horizontal and it is not vertical. So this is just one type of oblique line, but I want to show you something that we can do with this oblique line. I'm going to make this oblique line vertical. Do you see how it's the same as my yellow line now? And I'm going to go this way. Is it still vertical? It is not. It is now oblique just because it's tilted just a little tiny bit. Oblique, 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 oblique. Oh! Now what is it the same as? Horizontal. So all these lines in between horizontal and vertical are oblique. Any way it's turned. What I would like you to do with this lesson is I'd like you to draw a vertical line and label it vertical. Whoops, my vertical word is no longer horizontal. Okay. I would like you to draw a horizontal line and label it horizontal. And I'd like you to draw an oblique line and label it oblique. Now before I finish this video, I want to do one thing. What happens if I go like this? Now what do you notice? Is this one still horizontal? That one's vertical now. Is this one? This one was vertical before. What is it now? Now it's horizontal. And my oblique line, well, it's still oblique, isn't it? So the positions of our lines sometimes depends on our own perspective of where we're sitting and where we're looking. And what we just need to remember is that we have lines that run from top to bottom, and if we see those are called vertical, and horizontal is left to right. I'm going to have another follow-up lesson. Besides writing the positions down and the names, we're also going to have one other follow-up lesson that I want you to use your house for, and so you can see that in the lesson that I have posted for you. Thank you.